Assam has been disturbed with protests. These are the people who have been disquieted by the BJP's move to amend the Citizenship Act 1955. The amendments will grant citizenship to undocumented Hindu migrants from Bangladesh residing in the state. These amendments will also help Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, Sikh, Jains and Parsis migrating from Afghanistan and Pakistan to get Indian citizenship on religious basis. The bill also eases the terms of naturalization for individuals from these groups. While the bill itself is religiously exclusionary and has been seen in contradiction to the constitution itself, but the indigenous people of Assam are not quite opposed to its nature but to the bill itself. But why? The changes proposed to the Act by the Narendra Modi government contradict the Assam Accord signed in 1985 between the central government and the student bodies, spearheading a popular 6-year-long anti-illegal migrant movement in the state. The accord says that anyone who could not prove that they or their ancestors had entered the state from outside the country before the midnight of March 24, 1971 was to be declared a foreigner and eventually deported to their country of origin. This doesn't differentiate undocumented migrants on the basis of religion. The cut-off date for citizenship, exclusive to the state, was based on the spirit behind the Indira Gandhi-Sheikh Mujibur Rahman pact signed in 1974 between India and the newly formed Bangladesh. The indigenous communities of Assam support the accord as they think that it will help them root out all undocumented migrants from the state. They fear that the large-scale migration would lead to their loss of language, land, culture, political hegemony, and eventually make them a minority as in neighboring Tripura. In Tripura, following the arrival of a large number of refugees post-partition from East Pakistan and thereafter from Bangladesh, the number of tribal communities reduced to less than half of that state's population. During the initial days of the students' agitation, while quite a few communities were defined under the category of illegal migrants by the movement leaders, it gradually narrowed down to those of East Bengal origin and present-day Bangladesh. Presently, the National Register of Citizens for Assam is being updated as per the cut-off date mentioned in the accord to keep out all undocumented immigrants of the state's electoral rolls. The updated NRC, to be readied by June 30, 2018, as per a Supreme Court order, will also give an official number of undocumented migrants residing in the state. The changes to the bill has also triggered tensions between the Brahmaputra Valley and the Barak Valley. While the Brahmaputra Valley is largely inhabited by the majority Assamese community, the Barak Valley mostly by Hindus and Muslims of East Bengal origin. The tension between the regions date back to partition and saw a language movement in the 1960s leading to Bengali as the medium of education and official language in the Barak Valley instead of Assamese. The Citizenship Bill has revived the linguistic and communal tensions between the two valleys. The most recent trigger was the 3-day visit of the members of the Joint Parliamentary Committee to the state to seek the opinion of various individuals and organizations in both the valleys on the bill. Nearly 500 representations were submitted to the JPC for and against the bill. The JPC was formed in 2016 to look into the grounds of opposition to the bill after it was tabled at the Lok Sabha early that year. Among those opposed to the bill is the United Liberation Front of Assam. The ULFA leaders have threatened to pull out of the peace process and the ongoing negotiations with the government if the amendments to the bill are passed. BJP's coalition partner Ahom Ganaparihat has also opposed the bill and threatened to pull out of the government if the bill becomes an act. The rise of the AGP was based on the anti-foreigners agitation. This puts Sarbananda Sonowal, the Chief Minister of Assam, in a tough spot. A former student leader, he in a recent interaction with the editors of local media groups, said he would step down if the interest of the state is not protected.